Hey, sixth grade. Today I'm going to talk to you about the awesome things that I saw and read in your answers for which you thought was the better deal for these two listings of Coca-Cola. Okay, so Tucker also says hello. So you guys did some great mathematical thinking, and that was on both of the sides of the argument. Okay, both those of you who picked option one and those of you who picked option two. Okay, so we're going to talk about which one is in fact mathematically the better deal. Now, there are so many different ways to talk about this. The first thing that I want to do is I want us to take a look and make sure that we're looking at all of the information that's given us. So first of all, we look at the price here. So option one was $4.68, option two was $3. Now, if we just look at that, we don't look at any other information, it appears that option two is the better deal because it's cheaper. It's $1.68 cheaper. But if you look up here, we see that option one has 12 count, which means there are 12 cans. And each of those cans is 12 fluid ounces. Okay, if we look at option two, it's an 8 count, meaning that there are 8 cans, and each of those is 7.5 fluid ounces. They are, in fact, mini cans. Okay, so option one has both more cans and the cans are bigger. So a few of you looked at this and calculated the cost per can, which is a great thing to think about. You're actually finding a unit cost there. Okay, so if we find the cost per can of option one, we are going to take $4.68 and divide it by 12. So we took the cost and divided it by 12, and that would give us 39 cents per can. Okay, so that's for option one. For option two, we have $3 divided by 8 cans, and that's going to equal 37.5 cents. We could round that up to 38 cents, okay? But here we see that option two, the cans themselves are cheaper, okay? Now some of you guys got to that point and stopped and said, okay, option two is the better deal. Okay, now you guys still did some great mathematical thinking because you were looking at the price of the can, but perhaps you missed the information that each can for option two is smaller than for option one. Some of you guys stopped here and said, okay, well, that's like 1.5 or a cent and a half difference, and you're getting more than 4 additional ounces in each can for option one. I'm going to stop there and say option one's the better deal. So that's some great mathematical thinking too. Okay, so we could stop here and find out that information that option one is the better deal because the cost per can is not that much greater, but you are getting 4.5 more ounces of Coca-Cola. Okay, so that's one way to think about it. Another way to think about it is looking at the total fluid ounces. Okay, so let's erase this. Total fluid ounces. Okay, so for option one, the total fluid ounces is going to be 12 cans times 12 fluid ounces equals 144 fluid ounces. Okay, for option two, we're going to do 8 count times 7.5 fluid ounces equals 60 fluid ounces. I already did a lot of this math out so that you don't have to sit here and watch me do it. Okay, so a couple of you went in this direction once you got this information. You looked at this and said, okay, I have 144 fluid ounces here. If I take 60 and double it, so in other words, if I were to think, okay, if I bought 2 of these packages for option 2, I would be getting 120 fluid ounces. okay, which is still not even as much as option 1. Let's look at the cost now. So if the cost, I'll use green for money, was originally $3 per pack, and I buy 2 of them, so multiply that times 2, I would be getting 2 packs for $6. Okay, so if 2 packs is $6 and only 120 fluid ounces, that means that option 1 is a better deal because I'm getting 144 fluid ounces for only $4.68. Okay, so right away we see that option 2 is more expensive. Okay, a few of you went in a different direction with this. You guys calculated the cost per ounce. Okay, so the cost per ounce, you're going to take the money, the amount of money that it costs, so $4.68 for option 1, and divide it by the total number of fluid ounces. So for this one, you would do $4.68 divided by 144, and that would give you 3.25 cents. So 0.0325. Okay, so that's the cost per fluid ounce for option 1. Okay, for option 2, we're going to do $3 divided by 60 fluid ounces, and that is going to give us 5 cents per 1 fluid ounce. Okay, so we can see that option 1, each fluid ounce is cheaper. Okay, it's only a little over 3 cents, whereas the cost for the 8 count is 5 cents per fluid ounce. And actually, what I had covered up on the picture that I sent you guys is, it's not going to let me erase it, but right here where I covered up, that is actually the unit cost. So this one would say 3 cents per fluid ounce, and this one would say 5 cents per fluid ounce. So oftentimes stores or websites that you're shopping on will have the unit cost right there. Now, you do have to be careful because I have seen incorrect unit costs on listings. Also, there might be times when the unit cost isn't very helpful because it might be compared to a different unit. For example, if these unit costs had the cost per can, that still wouldn't tell you the better deal because the cans are different sizes. Okay, or sometimes it might have one listing that says per gallon and the other one says per fluid ounce. Okay, so you need to be able to see that things aren't always in helpful units and be able to calculate it for yourself. Okay, but I was really impressed with all of the mathematical thinking that you guys did. Nice job on that. Even if you picked option 2, a lot of you had some mathematical thinking, and it was just taking it one step further to take in all of the information. You might have just missed the piece that it was mini cans. Okay? All right. That's all.